That's good. Okay, so then prepare for canter on a curve, anywhere you want. I tend to like to teach them to come off the inside leg. They will need an outside leg behind the girth, but more and more training from an inside leg to create straightness and less resistance. That's it. Good. So, I mean, both times she's giving you the correct lead, which is great because a lot of them go tight and twist on you. Very balanced. Yeah. Super. So there, the circle there has just helped you get her back round again. Good. You're going to have one side better than the other, always. But she is easier, without a doubt. I think my youngster's easier on the right rein than the left. He doesn't turn so easily on the left. And, so he drifts, because I end up pulling more on the left rein. But I tend, if they won't turn, use your outside leg forward on the shoulder, all right? Yeah, so it's a good turning aid. So you're literally pushing them round from the outside with your outside leg. So rather than pull on the inside when they won't. I'm not saying don't pull on the inside rein, but if you find you're just getting neck bend and they're carrying on, push the shoulder around with your outside leg. I find that quite effective on the youngsters. You steer with your legs as much as your reins. Good. Change the rein again. This is very nice on this side. Good. Feel on the left. Feel on the left. Good. Now, what you can start doing already, keep an eye on the straightness, maybe slightly more organised in your reins, okay? Don't think you've got to be long and low with these babies all the time. Keep them organised. Good. That's it. Now we're going to start asking a few questions through transitions, so walk and trot transitions. What you'll look for is what she does with her head and what she does with her shoulders and body. Is she going to go crooked? Is she going to go down? Or is she going to hollow? All right? It's very simple questions you're asking right now. Very nice. Trot on. Quicker. That's it, exactly. Good. So it's a question she's not heard before. So I think she'll pick this up after 3 or 4 attempts. And then walk again. Now, don't drop her in the walk. Keep massaging her in the mouth. Now trot. Right, so the mistake you made before, not this time, was you dropped her a little bit. You were too free, so she deflated and thought we'd finished. So you keep the connection between the leg and the hand in your transitions, and this applies for the rest of her life. Transitions are big half halts. Inflators. Perfect. So like I said, within 3 attempts you've got it, all right? Because she is bright and you're good. If you were nervous and clumsy, this might not even happen today, but then I wouldn't expect you to be on a youngster. Good. Good. Very nice. Just check that out on the other rein. And then we're almost calling it a day, really. Because you don't need to be pushing and Yeah, that's nice and straight. Well done. And quite nice rhythm. The corners will come more and more to you as she accepts the leg and, through her body and doesn't push at your leg through the turns. Very good. Doesn't matter. Slight confusion. She just switched the ignition off briefly. Yeah, one more. Super. That's good. So the more contact that these youngsters can have, the better the response is. If we're too light, it's too empty. All right? It's too grey. I'm not asking for light, I'm asking for uphill. Yeah. Uphill through the wither and shoulder, not necessarily with the pole at this stage. Very straightforward stuff. But light for me, that's it, let her stretch, is really a horse that's not accepting the bit, sort of ducking back off it. You want a sort of business handshake, not a wet fish handshake, something that you trust is taking you somewhere. From your jumping, if something's too light going into a fence, it's likely to duck out or stop. And it's the same with dressage. It's got to take you somewhere, all right?
Feel it in
Absolutely, but not laying on your hand, not running through your bridle. You'll know from you. I was going to say, go from a lot of your gut feeling from your experiences that you've had with lots of horses to create the feel that you want. And I think you will with her. I think you're really well suited. You might not want a happy mouth on that long, actually. You might want to just have her in a nice, straightforward, loose ring, snaffle, maybe with a lozenge in or something like that you can, something like that. I don't like them too thick. I find it's too much of a mouthful. And I reckon very soon you'll probably want a little spur on. All right, for your steering, really. Not because she needs to be made to go more forward, but she needs to learn to bend around the legs, stay to the track, go around in the corners. And, my 4-year-old, I had them on him, backed him in January. I had them on him within weeks. So, and the same with the little stallion. And he now has a longer spur on. He's not little anymore, he's huge. I don't want to say little stallion. But, you don't want them getting flat and dead to your leg. You want them to start to sort of move around a little bit. But she looks so content and easy between the leg and the hand.
I feel like she's listening and wants
absolutely.
to go.
And I think, she can take the work as well. Although she's got good limbs on her, good, strong-looking limbs, and she's actually a good weight to be on young legs. Mm-hmm. And yes, if she puts more weight on, that's good too. But she doesn't look weak. She's not like a little spindly little thing. You can actually, because I don't think she's going to be a heavy horse. She's an athletic type. So she can take the work.